Last time on Reintarnation, our heroes split up. After grabbing snacks, Belle, Mavis, and Leah planned how to properly introduce Aerolith to Belle's father, Waits Krunloe. On the way, Leah spoke to her parents in the Grove and learned that Celia was dying. Meanwhile, Hex met with Kale and Vu. They planned to rob Krunloe Keep, while the rest of Affliction engaged with the Ogkeg operation. Our heroes reconvened at Krunloe Keep, where they saw the High and Low Sheriff in an argument. The party learned that Xavier had turned and was subsequently killed. Aerolith snuck away and met with Waits Krunloe without anyone knowing, solidifying a deal with the new ruler. But what awaits our heroes? How will they be involved in this deal? Find out right now on Reintarnation.
We're back, baby.
We are so back.
Yay.
We're so back. We're so
We're
back.
so
We're so
back.
back. We're so back.
We're so back.
We're
I'm
so
sweating
back.
already.
We're so back.
We are so back.
Welcome back to Reintarnation, everybody. I'm still Tyler, your Dungeon Master. With me are our incredible heroes. We've got Mavis, Leah, Hex, and Belle, played by people with real names.
Not me.
You'll
That
see
you
them.
can't
Not,
remember.
yeah,
there.
no, that's true.
Don't worry
Actually,
about
no
'em.
one actually has a real name. That's who they are. That's who they are now. We're going to start, as we do every session, with fun facts. And this time, we're going to start with Hex. Hex, do you have a fun fact about yourself for us?
Yeah. On the inside of Hex's shield are like notches for every person that he's saved with that shield.
I love that. That's awesome.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's a great fun fact. Nice.
We're
Alright,
back,
Hex, you
baby.
moved-
We're back.
We're so
I did
back.
that.
We're so
We're
back.
so back. We're so back. We're going to move you to the back of the queue. Belle, Krunloe, you are next. Do you have a fun fact about yourself for us?
I do. I wrote it down like a month ago. Okay. Fun fact, Belle, as a child, played Two Truths and a Lie a lot. It was like my favorite fun little game that I would play with like house, staff, family, anyone. And Belle is convinced that it is impossible to successfully lie to her, specifically in the format of Two Truths and a Lie.
Wow.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Thank you.
We're going to use that.
Yep.
All right, Leah, you are next. Do you have a fun fact about yourself?
I do. Leah has a pet. And it's a pet bird. Yeah. Named Alpha. It's a finch.
Aww. Okay, that's really good. Y'all will never
amazing.
guess what phone app we were playing before we started recording.
I see.
Imagine that. But no, she does have a pet bird, and she's had the pet bird for about like, how long do birds live? I'll
So
say,
in
like,
this world, finches live about 40 years.
okay,
God
I've
damn.
had it for 20 years then.
Nice. Good.
Wow.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just love the phrase Leah Pet now exists.
Leah pet.
Oh yeah.
Leah.
That's great. That's great. I love that. Okay, next up, Mavis. Last but not least, do you have a fun fact about yourself for us?
I do, but it's also kind of embarrassing, so please don't tell anybody. But one of my horns is actually slightly longer than the other one. And I typically try to keep everybody on my right side to where like the longer one is, so they can't tell.
I love that.
I love that.
Now you all know my shame.
Oh, that's amazing.
Is it like noticeable, or is it like only noticeable
like-
if you're
it's like no-
really looking?
It's like one of those things where like, okay, like one of your eyes is slightly different shape, or like your
Mhm.
one of your eyebrows is
Right.
slightly longer. Like it's one of those things where I don't think
Right.
people notice, but I've noticed ever since like for forever, and I don't know why. They're just one is a little bit longer than the other one.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
It's rough out here.
I love that. That's very cool. So we open up exactly
boy.
where we had left off.
Boy, do we.
Ready to freaking
In
fight.
the keep of Waits Krunloe. We see him shaking hands with Aerolith, and she says,
That's
"We having
Waits
a cold."
Krunloe?
That is Waits
That's
Krunloe.
Daddy.
Holy shit, yeah. I was about to say, okay, Daddy is
We can all call
appropriate.
him that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyways.
Sorry.
Yep. Yeah, no, I forgot about this group.
Crazy.
Yeah, okay, yeah, so,
You forgot how great we are, right?
yeah, no, that's true, yeah. So, we see Waits Krunloe shaking hands with Aerolith, and Aerolith says, "We have an accord." And Waits replies, "Let's get real rich." And at that, you all come into the room. Or you're all, I don't know if you're all just kind of poking through the doorway.
I believe
I'm
I was
happy to.
running through the room. Like, I was running to the room, and I burst through the door.
Yeah. Yeah, you walk in, or you run in, and Waits, his head whips around to all of you. He says, "What is the meaning of this?"
What is the meaning of this? And I point at them, and I ask them, what's going on?
Waits replies, "I've just completed a very lucrative business transaction."
I look at Aerolith, and I'm like, staring her down until she tells me what's going on.
Aerolith, she looks at you, Leah, and she says, "I got tired of waiting. It was clear that you were wasting so much valuable time. We don't have much."
We were here for like maybe 20 minutes. I thought we had a plan. We had a whole conversation about a plan. We workshopped a plan. We had time hanging out, and it's pretty rude that you just wasted our time when we were coming up with a plan.
I couldn't
would you do
risk
that?
I couldn't risk any factors of all of this.
What's all of this mean?
So she says we had spent quite some time in the grove, and we had there
You were happy to
were
be in
too
the
many
grove.
delays.
You were like sort of starstruck. It was like a whole thing, remember? We invited you into the grove. Not everyone gets to hang out there. It's a really special place to all of us, especially Leah, but also all of us.
My point being that I could not afford further delay. There
What
was
do you
much
mean
to
by
be.
that?
What's 10 more minutes to an elf?
What's your deal?
To an elf, it's nothing, but to
Exactly.
a human,
So what were you doing? Why didn't you wait?
to a human, 10 minutes, it could be the difference between life and death.
While we're talking, can I like look at my dad and get just like sort of check body language, like what vibe is he giving off? Basically, I want to know if like I think what I'm trying to assess based on his body language is like, is he in on the fact that this was a shady move? Does he feel like does he feel like he is participating in something sneaky, or is he like totally, does he think everything's fine and dandy? Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Why don't you roll me an insight check, Belle? 17? That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. So Waits Krunloe has a smirk on his face. You know that look? It's the smirk that he gets when he made a really good deal. When he, like, cleans somebody out. And,
Okay.
sometimes
So he thinks he like played Aerolith, maybe.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's not be shy. What are the details of this deal?
Aerolith opens her mouth to speak. Waits speaks up. He says, "There is Aerolith here will be in charge of what to do with this Ankh-Head Queen. But I will be in charge of all the proceeds, the revenue, the profits, and the workman's detail. What's more is I would like to hire all of you to join this expedition in tandem with all the other delvers. You can all work together on an assault on the Onkag Hive, which Miss Mendelinen and I have determined will be in about 3 days' time.
What would be the proper way to address Waits? Like, what's
I
his
call him
title?
Daddy.
For the
You could
rest
try
of
that.
us, though.
For the record,
Daddy Krunloe.
This is fine.
No, but what?
Baron Krunloe
Baron.
would work.
Okay. Baron, if I may ask, how much are you projecting to make off of this deal?
Oh, enough to perhaps venture out, expand our territory.
Is that enough to replace your daughter?
He glares at you a little. He says, "And what, pray tell, my young man friend, does that mean?"
Well, it seems you are willing to pay your daughter to go on a suicide mission for an elf you've just met.
Oh, no. My daughter is the apple of my eye. My daughter will be standing in the back, overseeing this operation. Out of
With the-
harm's way.
With all respect, Baron, if you go through with this in the manner that you are planning, your daughter will not be the apple of your eye, she will be a lamb. A lamb sent to slaughter. Not sure exactly how much money that's worth to you.
I'm quite comfortable that my daughter will have the means to escape. And he looks at Aerolith and she says, "Your daughter will be kept in the safest position and most easily escapable tunnel leading to the back."
I'm sorry. Let me just. The daughter, the lamb, the apple. I'm right here, and I actually can speak for myself. And a couple of things, Hex. I consider you a friend. What the hell? Excuse me. Sorry, Daddy, that you heard me say that. You know I can defend myself. So first of all, this is unnecessary. And Daddy, what the hell? Sorry that you had to hear me say that, but I can
twice in
defend
one day.
myself. I don't like that all of you think you can make decisions for me about me. And anyways, I can speak for myself. I can make decisions for myself. And I want to go. I think we should all go. And I don't need to be at the back.
My sweet.
I'm just.
Yes, Daddy.
Your friends. They are clearly
Wonderful.
capable warriors, capable mage, perhaps among you. Obviously Leah's got her experience with within the grove. I'm sure that Leah, you know the druid magic, same as your parents. And he looks at Mavis, he's like,
Mavis has done really well in battle too.
I
Okay,
help.
listen.
Mavis is great.
Listen, Mavis is great.
Mavis is great.
I helped in the last battle with healing and running away.
You gotta hear his
okay,
flute
all right.
skills
All
sometimes
right.
too.
Really
Yeah.
Really good.
A very good musician.
Maybe tonight after
to-
dinner. Anyways,
Yes.
During
Well,
this, I'm sorry.
yeah.
During this, I would
Okay.
like to. What's the setting here? Like, during kind of that part of the conversation, I would like to, if I can, like, exit the room.
I mean, sure, yeah, you can just do that if you want.
Okay,
Hertz
cool.
is right outside, and as you walk out, he's muttering to himself a little bit.
Okay. Do I hear anything of what he's saying?
Yeah, you just overhear him saying, I was told to not let anyone in, but there are so many people inside of the room now.
No, poor guy.
Oh man, so he's having a rough time.
Yeah, he's having a rough time.
Yeah. On my way out, I'll just kind of pat him on the shoulder, and give him as assuring a stare as I can. Yeah, so my thought is that conversation is a good opportunity for me to see if I can get back to the library that I was in before.
Yeah.
But we can do that later. Anyway, that's my idea in this moment.
Okay, yeah, we will definitely get to that. We will definitely cut to that.
As Krunloe is like talking to like, oh my god, I'm losing. Sage, what's your character's name again?
Mavis.
Mavis. Okay, thank you. As just Krunloe's talking to Mavis, can I like nudge over to Belle and be like, I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna be like, are you sure about this? Like, especially since we know what Airlith's intentions are. Are you sure you want to go down?
I'm gonna say, I think we don't know what her intentions are, which is exactly why I'm sure we have to go down.
And I think about it. Okay, I trust
I'm sure.
you.
I think
trust
we
you.
have to do this.
Okay, I trust you, and then I'll go along with that.
Yeah. See, as that's happening, he says to Mavis, he says, I'm sure you play music incredibly well. I need to know that my daughter is safe in everyone's care and all of your care. So as long as that is the case, then I
honestly think that she will be safe in her own care as well. She's very capable.
I understand that she possesses the gift of the arcane, which is very important in my line, my family, and
While he's saying that, can I cast Prestidigitation and just like make pink sparkles fly around my head a little bit? Is that fair? Is that how that works?
absolutely, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That happens. You just,
Thank you.
little pink sparkles come out, and he says, "Oh, bravo, my little darling, bravo. Yes, that's very nice." So he says, in 3 days' time. Over the course of the next 3 days, we will be gathering all the Delvers, all the capable fighters, the warriors, the guards, the military, everyone that can march and help us take this Enclave hive, especially my daughter. If you're going to be there with them, I want an honor guard. In fact, I want all three of. Where'd the other one go? And we cut to Hex.
Yeah.
On the way to the library.
Vu came with me, right?
Yes, I'm gonna say at the end of the hall, Vu is just waiting there, and she's got a shit-eating grin on her face.
What is the? Oh, okay. So she's. Why does she have a? So I'll walk up. I'll see her shit-eating grin, and I'll say,
What does that mean?
You seem.
It's
I'm confused.
Sorry,
a really wide grin, like kind of a mischievous grin.
is that not a common?
It is. Yeah, no, it is. I got you. I'm with
I've
you.
I
never
thought it
heard
was.
that in my life.
Wait,
I've
really?
never heard that in my life.
No.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know
Wipe
what
that
it. I can't think
shit-eating
of what it
grin off your mouth.
means. But
Yeah,
it's like if you like know you're getting away with a little
Yes,
trick.
it's like a mischievous smile.
Yeah.
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 Wait, I'm looking it up. What does
um,
the internet say?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, like
look it up.
gloating,
Yeah.
smug. I don't know why it's called that at all. I have no
I was
idea.
gonna say, after doing that, I don't know if you'd be smug, but anyway.
Well, she wasn't in there, so I guess if I see her and she has this grin on her face, I'll say, well, what have you been up to?
So she says, I've been just getting a layout of the place, and there's a lot of stuff in here that Carly's gonna have a fucking field day.
Did you get a look at the
With this.
library?
Not yet. I was gonna wait for you, but it seems that you're no longer occupied. So let's go. Yeah.
Well, look, we have a few seconds until they realize I've gone. I guess I'll just ask her. Do you want to check it out, or do you want to wait here and I'll check it out?
She says, I wouldn't mind getting away from all this.
So we'll go. So she wants to go together.
Yeah, she's well. If you don't, yeah, if you want to go by yourself, that's fine. I think that the more of this place I see, the more that I can get relay back to Carle, and he can check it out when the place is empty.
Follow me, and we'll. I'll try to get us, and I don't really know if I want to sneak. I think that I think we're just gonna walk in a way where we've been here before. I've been here before. Like walk as if this I'm allowed to go where I'm going.
Okay. Yeah.
And lead her to the library.
Yeah. The two of you get to the library. As that's happening, we cut back to the office where Waits Krunloe says, "Oh, where's the third one? The third one of all you? Where'd he go?"
Can I cast message? Well,
Sure.
Is Hex far enough away or close enough that I can cast? I'm gonna cast message, and say, "Hello, where are you? We were in the middle of a conversation with everyone. It's me, Belle."
That conversation was over before we entered the room. I'll see you soon.
Where are you? Tell me right now, please. It's me, Belle.
I don't respond.
Oh shit.
Okay. To my dad, I'll say, I think he was just looking after an old friend. But you know what? We can go find him, and we'll be right back.
You need not return. This was a bit of an intrusion into my business in the first place. So y'all can just go about your business. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please, to the two remaining guests, Leah and I'm sorry, I never caught your name.
Me? Mavis.
Oh yeah, Mavis. Mavis.
Yeah.
Can't forget Mavis. Come on.
And where are you going, Aerolith?
Aerolith says, "I am to oversee the collection of delvers and the allocation of resources. So I should be staying here with Baron Krunloe."
All right.
Okay, just
We'll
one
see you
really quick
soon.
thing. Well, y'all can start heading out, but I'll just say, okay, thanks, Daddy. It's always so great to see you. Just one really quick thing before we go. I had to use up the rest of my allowance because we really needed some snacks. So I'm just wondering if I could get my next allowance, especially since I'll be going on this big adventure. I think I'll definitely need to
course.
be supplying more snacks. So
Of course. I want you. So he opens a drawer and he pulls out like this sack of gold coins, slides it shut. He says, "I want you to take. Oh, come here, my pumpkin."
Yeah.
And he can like takes you like this, and he says, "I want you to take this gold. I want you to take the whole bag of gold. I want you to spend it all. Spend all the gold.
okay.
I want you to spend it on snacks and fun little drinks. I want you to buy yourself a little nice toy or trinket or something like that. I want you to get something nice for your friends. I want you to get something nice for Hertz. He seems like I looked out the door. He seems like he's not having a good time.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
yeah. And I
Okay.
want you to get for the whole honor guard, all the people that Aerolith came in with that are not here. She explained to me that they're back guarding the entrance. I want you to get them a nice little snack. All right.
I absolutely will. You are so generous, Daddy, and I really appreciate how important it is for you that everyone around you is taken care of and looked after. Thank you.
Of course. The spring in my step, the glass on my watch face. I'll see you very soon.
Okay, bye, Daddy.
Thanks, goodbye.
How much gold did I get?
He gave you, I think 25 is what he had last time, so I think he gives you 30 this time.
Cool. That's gonna get us at least a couple of snacks.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
It's much nice. And the three of you leave to go find Hex in the library, or?
Yep. Yeah, I think
guess you
we
don't know
can
where you went, but yeah.
Well, okay. I would love to stop at Hertz on the way out, and just hands on shoulders and say, "Hertz, this isn't your fault. We're gonna make it right." And then I would like to cast message to Hertz okay, and say,
Of course.
I haven't forgotten. We agreed to meet in the library tonight. I'll be there. Please be there.
He replies, of course, Lady Krunloe. I shall bring finger sandwiches.
Okay, and then I'm going to say out loud,
So cute.
you're great. And I'll give him a pat on the back. And then I'll turn to everyone else and say, well, let's find Hex.
Wait, Hertz, did you see where he went?
So he rocked forward a little bit when Belle patted him a little bit, and he stabilizes himself. And he says, Hex went down that hallway, down to the eastern wing.
Thank you. We're gonna go find him now.
Yeah.
Emerald.
Yeah, so you begin to go after him. Hex, you and Vu reach the library, and she says, "All right, now what are we looking for here?"
So I remember exactly where the last stand of Cass Krunloe is. So I want to make sure she knows exactly where that is and what it looks like. Maybe even like just hand it to her so she can flip through it. And I want to find like parchment and like some paper to write. I want to write 2 separate notes as quickly as I can.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm just gonna give Vu the book and say, so I'm rushing in. I said, follow me. I'll grab the book off the shelf. I'll hand it to her. I go, read and see if you can find anything else related to this in this library, or anything interesting at all. And then I want to find 2 parchments of paper and start writing.
Okay. And so you're just gonna write.
So on one, I'm going to write essentially that like 3 days, like all of the like mission information that Kale would need. I just mushed together Vu and Kale. That Kale would need. So like
They're shipping.
3 days, 3 days time. You know, Waits is hiring people, and then just like another description of like how to get to the library using Bill, like just all of the objective things that he needs to know coming here. And I'm gonna write that quickly and give it to Vu. The next note I'm going to write to Waits.
So so you begin to write down everything, Hex, and Vu begins to flip through the book. And I'm gonna say I'm gonna say you write down all the pertinent information.
Yeah, so the
Kale.
first one is for Kale that I'm going to give to Vu for all the pertinent information for him to know.
Yeah.
Timeline, people gone, the next parchment is just a warning to Waits Krunloe. I'll write it with my opposite hand.
Okay.
Just warning him about Mendelanin.
Okay, warning him about Aerolith. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
And then if I have time, I would like to do just a quick like investigation to see if I can find anything related to any information that would catch my eye in the library that I might not have found before.
So roll me an investigate, and depending on how high you roll, you
I
will
rolled-
have time or not.
I rolled 19.
Holy shit.
18 plus
okay, so for those of you at home, Sebastian is rolling real dice.
Real dice. Brought to you by The Real World.
Yeah.
You have to show
he's
us
doing
one.
that because he promised me he could do the math very quickly. So, and he did. So, great. Yeah. So, this is just any pertinent information about the library.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm looking for things because I guess I'm getting more and more curious. So I think Hex coming into the library, which was the last time he read this book, he had that vision. And I think being back into this place, he's never been interested into why he is the way he is. You know, a lot of things happened to him in life that he couldn't control. So why would it even make sense to like dwell on them or think about them? But I think in this moment, being back in this place where he had these like visions and seeing Vu with the book, I think there's a bit of him that feels like there's more that he can find that could he wants another revelation, essentially. He wants to find something else, another book, an artifact, anything that might feel connected to him or his past.
Okay. I'm going to say that you come across a book. This is just like as you're just frantically looking because you hear the footsteps of the rest of the people approaching the library.
Yeah.
You find a book, and it's just entitled Lands Beyond.
Okay.
It seems like it is a book of maps. And then at that point, the door opens, and...
Oh, shit. Oh, man, I didn't know that they were that close. Okay.
Mavis and Leah and Belle.
Just them? No waits, no, like, guards
No.
or anything?
Waits and Aerolith and everyone there, they're just continuing their discussion.
Oh, okay. I'll pocket the letter that I wrote so as they come in, I'm just gonna hide the note that I wrote to Waits. I'll just pocket that, and otherwise I'll just peruse as if I have nothing to hide.
I want to look at Hex and assess how much or not much it seems like he's being sneaky. Because I'm suspicious because he left without saying anything, and then the whole message thing definitely made me suspicious.
So...
What's the body language check?
Yeah, so you can roll me an insight there.
Can I contest this, or?
I don't think you'll need to.
Well, I mean, yeah, I would love you to roll me a deception.
Okay.
Roll badly.
I rolled a 9.
A 9? Okay. So, still shitty, but not as shitty as an 8.
Fabulous.
So, I'll say that, Belle, when you opened the door, Vu stepped in your way. When she saw you approaching Hex, Vu stepped directly in between the two of you. And Hex, you're sweating. You realize that like the book is just like sticking out of your bag, and you like that's like because you got a 9, very poor deception, and you stuff it in your bag. Vu's in the way, so Belle couldn't see any of this, and it gives you enough time to kind of push things back. But Vu, Belle, you get I'll give you a good vibe on Vu. She seemed very like motherly, protecting her son energy. But not aggressive. She stepped in front, and she has a big smile on her face to you, Belle. And she says, well, hello there.
Hello there. What are you doing in my library?
She says, oh, well, I'm an avid reader. You see, I love me some books. I don't really get much chance to read, but when I do... I ain't never seen a library as big as this one. You lot have got quite a lap of luxury, don't you?
Vu's actually
really
the one
special to me as well.
And I'll say from back in this stack where I am, just kind of calling out, say Vu's the one who taught me to read. And am I pocketing the Lands Beyond book?
I mean, you have it. It's up to you with what you
Oh,
want
okay,
to do
because
with
I
it.
wanted to pocket the note, but
Yeah.
I feel like taking the Lands Beyond book is too much, but I will be like flipping through it.
Yeah, I'll say you have it in your hand, for sure.
So you're
Okay.
like not hiding the fact that that's in your hand.
No, the fact that I'm looking at this book, I don't think I'm hiding. The thing that I was hiding was the note that I wrote.
Okay, that's fine. So yeah,
Do I
Vu,
know
she
what
sa-
that book is? Like, keep in mind, not very many friends.
Yeah, I mean, I'll
Probably
say
I've
that
read a
you.
lot of
You know, like generally what the
My
books are
Friends are
here.
the books.
I just
Wild
mean,
argument.
Okay, sorry. I was
I
gonna
love
add
that.
more to that, and then I was like, no, that's really all
I'm your
that.
friend.
All I mean to say is like, yes, but like you have a job.
Keep in mind,
Like
no friends.
I have basically one friend, and then everyone
Unemployed.
else. Like I don't have to work. I
Oh
like
my God.
my childhood hobbies were creating fake currency and making everyone around me play two truths and a lie. Like I read a lot of books, is what I'm trying to say.
Yes, you did. And yeah, I'll say that you don't know that specific book. That was
Okay.
one of the boring books.
Yeah.
But you know it's definitely a book from your library.
Okay.
I'll say that. So Vu, she looks at the three of you. I guess the four of you, and she says, "I overrode everything in that room, and I just want to let you lot know that I'm coming with you
Great.
into that down under."
Great. Great.
Yeah.
It's going to be really, I think, a great bonding experience for all of us. And I am so excited to journey with you all.
Yeah, that'll be nice. So at this point, it's getting a little late.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check and make sure that Vu put back the book, the first book that I gave her, in the right place, and then I guess I just want to know before we leave here what if I learned anything from this Lands Beyond book.
She 100% did not.
Oh fuck. Okay.
She's actually still holding it.
What is that? What book does she have?
She
Up there.
she looks at it and she says, I just saw the pictures and it looked, pretty nice.
Can we read? Can
Is
I
that
like?
a lie? Is she
Can I
lying?
go on the duck when she's like saying this and like take a look at what's underneath the title? that
Yeah,
she's
no,
holding?
it's 100% a book called The Last Son of Cass Krunloe.
Cool.
Val, I think you should take a look at this.
Okay, should we read it together?
Yeah, sure.
Jesus
Why
Christ.
were you all looking at this book?
Vu just starts cursing in GIF.
You don't have to be ashamed.
She
I mean,
she
I
said,
think.
She said, I was just flipping through it. It seems like a nice little history of your
Yeah,
family.
just flipping through it. Let me take that
let's-
from you.
wait,
Here,
okay.
Val.
Alright.
No, but let's all take a step back because I can tell you're stressed and maybe a little ashamed. And Hex is always weird, but definitely
As
seems
Belle
weird
is talking
today.
about this, I'm just gonna flip through the book and look at what it says.
We're
Yeah.
Can I
all
like look over
a
your
team.
shoulder? I can't
Sure,
really read
yeah.
that
Hey,
well though,
Mavis,
so I'm just gonna be
Mavis,
looking at the
yeah.
pictures.
Yeah.
If there's information in this book or in this library that you think is useful to you or to us as a group, I want us all to be able to process it together. If there's information that I know, I'm happy to share it with you. We're a team and a group. I want you to trust me, and I want to be able to trust you. So I really think that you should tell me why you were looking at this book, please. Am I being very persuasive?
Can I make an what check would it be to see what's written on the pages of the book?
That would be an investigate.
Investigate. Can I
And
investigate?
Belle, you can roll me a persuasion. Leah, you
Thank
can
you.
roll me an investigate.
Ooh,
Amazing.
Mavis,
amazing.
you want to roll an investigate too?
I got a 20 persuasion. I think y'all don't need to investigate. I really think we can do this as a team. I really
Mavis,
think
you
we
want
can
to
do this as a team.
investigate?
Get into it. You're like, ugh.
So Mavis, what are you doing right now?
What? I was just looking over your shoulder. I can't really read that well, so I was just like, I wasn't taught how to
gonna read
read.
the
My
whole
fault.
Wait.
My
Can I use-
library.
Can I please use a point of inspiration for this? That was an awful roll. I want to.
I was just
So
We
looking
have
at
to
the
use
pictures.
them.
Mavis, you can help since you're looking over the
Yeah,
shoulder. Maybe
yeah.
it could be it.
Roll an
Yeah.
investigate.
We do need to use our inspiration though.
Yeah, use that as potion.
That's why I was like, if we, I could.
That's
What do we want to do?
incredible. It's up to you guys. It's your inspiration.
Okay. Do you want to wait? Would you like me to help first, and then if it's bad?
Yes.
Yeah, well,
yes.
once you
yeah,
help. So Mavis,
What should I
why don't you roll me an investigate, and
Okay.
then we're gonna.
Oh, bestie, I don't know.
Ooh!
Hell yeah.
That's
Hell
Oh, is
great.
it
yeah.
good? I need to go back. Oh!
Hey, Mavis, do you see what this says? I can't really read.
I do know what those pictures say. And a couple of those words are looking a little familiar.
That's really funny. So Leah, so also okay. So here's so as this is happening, so Leah opens the book, and you're just like, I have no idea what the fuck this is. This
What
is
does it say?
like,
I have
and
no idea
Mavis,
what this says.
Mavis takes the book and like
Flips
turns it
it
right
the
side up.
right.
Incredible.
Yep, yep.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Mavis is
Ready,
like, I think I
guys.
know what the problem is. You're holding it upside down.
Awesome.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah, and at that, you start to, like, the two of you start, like, oh, yeah, okay, so I think I get it now. You start learning a lot of things about this book. This
Got
book
it.
seems like it's a history of the last Krunloe, before and during the affliction. Right before and when it was happening. And this book seems to have not just a history of affliction, the city, but it also seems to have a history of what happened on the entire continent.
Oh, goodness.
Ooh.
That there was essentially what you learn, and we'll get to that in a second. Belle, you look at Vu, and Vu looks at Hex, and she says, I mean, can't say no to that face, yeah?
Yeah, I get that a lot.
So she says she looks at Hex, and she says, I mean, you seem to like these lot when you came in. You seem to be rather fond of them.
Yeah.
I think, maybe not telling them what they need to know might be a bit of a disservice later on.
All right.
Don't want to go in with your sword half drawn. I only realised you needed a spear. Know what I'm saying?
You know best.
That
Sometimes.
was really wise. I like that saying.
Thanks. It's a phrase from back home.
It's not.
Well, I like it either way. And I'd love to hear about your home one day, but in your own time.
The real we just have like a little the real phrase is you need it like you don't want to go in on a ship when you needed a dragon.
Right.
But she kind of she changed it. But anyway, so
Cute. Okay.
yeah. So she says, all right, you lot, there's been some weird happenings going on, and you know that.
Yeah.
I'm
We
sure
lived it.
I'm sure that by now you've all seen that some weird shit happens to Hex sometimes.
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
yes, I have noticed.
yeah, yeah, it can be beautiful, I guess, but we don't know where it comes from, and we don't know if he's sick, or if we don't know. And you lot have been hanging around him. He seems to be rather fond of you, maybe a little protective. And I mean, our boy he'll never admit, but I think he rather likes all of you.
I think
That
so.
means.
He can hear all of this, right?
Oh yeah, he's standing
I'm in
right
the room.
there.
Right there.
Yeah, I think at this point, I'm just gonna send, just in case, I'm just gonna send my echo just to the door,
Sure. Yeah.
just to kind of be a sentinel.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
smart.
Yeah. So that happens. And she says, Now, Lady Krunloe, you lot and your family, you've got you're steeped in magic. So,
Yes.
yeah, it goes all the way down, back, through, up through your line.
As far back as I have ever heard of.
Yeah, exactly. And we've got between you and Leah over here with
That's my
druid
best friend.
magic. Yeah, of course. And what I've seen from Mavis, I never seen magic like yours, Mavis. That's really weird. And
Thank
I
you.
don't know. All right. But I don't know where it came from. So I'd like to maybe it's in my line of work. You don't really believe in coincidence. I feel as though the three of you have met my boy for a reason. I'm trying to figure out exactly what that reason is, but we came here on a whim. And here you are. Actually, X, what have you said?
In what have I said like ever?
I mean to them.
Oh, I mean, sorry, I was asking above
Count
table.
every thought
I
you've
was
ever
like-
had.
All the dialogue, please.
What have I said
Almost
in
nothing.
terms of what, Vu?
I mean in terms of, well, I guess in terms of me and Carle, in terms of yourself, in terms of when we got here, how long we've been sojourning.
They don't know anything.
That's true.
I think it might start to be pertinent information if you're
Well, I think
going
that's-
down with them.
Well,
Yes, please tell us about yourself.
let's decide that when we're not here. And I think just to get us out of the library.
Yeah.
Any last things in this book of the Lands Beyond, or in either of the books, I guess.
Can we take the book with us? I mean, it's
Yeah.
my book, basically.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You can definitely take the book. Yeah.
What? Have I ever seen this book before? Sorry, Sorry, the book's got a mind of its own. Just kidding.
You definitely have. I mean,
have?
you've seen this
Okay.
book, but it's just boring. It's just looks. It's just
boring.
maps.
Okay, so it's not like, to me, like, I feel like it's not ringing like, oh, top secret information to me.
It doesn't seem like it.
Okay, so we can take the book. I'll take the book.
Okay.
Let's just take the book.
All right,
Yeah.
then I'll see her pocket the other book, and I'll say, all right, I guess it's yours, and then I'll give her as well the Lands Beyond after I've kind of been paging through it during this past conversation.
I'll hold on to it.
Wait.
What? Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna ask before we leave, is it possible that there is a book in here about the word, I can't remember the word, the people that are dead, they're not dead.
Oh,
the
yeah.
afflicted.
The afflicted, thank you.
Yeah,
is-
absolutely.
Is there a book that's
Yes, there
about
is actually.
that?
Huge.
Yeah.
Hey, can someone read that to me later?
Let's bring that book.
Yeah. So when you were flipping through Mavis, the last stand of Cast Krunloe, there was a big section on the affliction, and on the afflicted.
Oh,
and,
cool.
And on everything like that, on the tarnation and how that came to be, or not how it came to be, but how it was used, and the effects of it still.
Okay, cool. I think that's sufficient. Thank you.
Great.
What? Really quick before we go. Sorry.
Yeah.
What
No, you're
time
good,
is
you're-
it? Like, how
I'd
late
say
is it?
It's about like 8 p.m. at this point.
I'm realizing in this moment that I don't think Hertz and I said night tonight.
Yeah.
Library.
You just said tonight.
Which is
yeah.
vague. Is there? Would we know what time night? Like, what time does he get off for the night? Like, what time would we have meant?
He. I guess you could message him.
I would message. I would like to message him.
Yeah.
Do we know where we're going to go to talk?
No.
So he had said the library.
Well, because I'm wondering if I should just ask Hertz to join us where we're going to our
Sure. Yeah.
other
yeah.
location.
Can we have food?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like
and I have money.
There's a kitchen, a little pantry area.
And would that
that
be
you
like
guys have dinner,
reasonable
yeah.
for me to suggest as like a place where we could be not overheard, kind of have our little book chat? Okay, cool. So then maybe I will suggest that we go there and message Hertz and say, Hertz, it's me, Belle. Huge update. There's so much to discuss. We need to bring the whole group in. Let's meet at the kitchen pantry. ASAP. That's one word.
That's true, yeah. He replies, "Will do, Lady Krunloe." And you all make your way to the pantry?
Yeah, how sure am I that this is actually a safe place to talk?
I mean, you're decently sure. I mean, it seems as though this is no more or less safe than anywhere else.
It was my favorite place to hide and practice prestidigitation when I was a little younger, a little bit younger than I am right now, not that much younger, because I think I actually kind of recently learned prestidigitation. But anyways,
That's true.
nobody ever found me,
Yeah.
even when I was making silly noises.
So, yeah. So,
But
so
from
you-
prestidigitation, because you can make noises too, right? It's like visual or
yeah,
sound?
absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab a charger real quick. I'll be right back. But I can actually describe it because of the way that this microphone is set up. So I can
Hello?
describe this
The
anyway
charger.
as you're going. So you make your way to the pantry, and as you go through the hallways, Mavis, I'd like you to roll me a perception check, please. Okay, 13. 13's awesome. Mavis, you hear music.
Oh, thank goodness.
You hear music coming from one of the rooms.
Is it? Do I recognize it, or is it just like?
Seems
Just
like it's some tune
nice,
that
pretty
someone's
music.
playing. Yeah, seems nice, pretty music. It's being played on a string instrument.
Oh, on a string instrument. Okay, cool. Am I still like with the group when I hear it, or am I kind of
Yeah.
behind everybody?
I mean, well, so this is when you're all just kind of going, but Mavis, I mean, you just see it, or you hear,
Hear
you
music?
hear behind one of these doors. There's music playing.
Okay. Can I like stop and like go over to the
Sure.
door and kind of like? Is there like a window to the door, or is it just like a plain door? Like, could I look
Just
inside?
a door.
It's just a
Yeah,
door.
you can. It doesn't seem locked.
Oh, it doesn't? Okay. Can I
Yeah.
like? I know I should knock, but I kind of don't want to. Can I like kind of creak it open a really tiny bit just to like
Yeah.
peek inside?
Yeah, so we hear this as Mavis slowly peeks his head in through the crack in the door, and there's a human, maybe a few years, maybe around Belle's age, maybe a little older, and he is playing this violin. And he's got a big music stand, he's got sheet music in front of him, and he's just playing away on this violin.
Wonderful. And you
His
said it
back
was
is to you.
good,
He
right?
can't see you. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good too. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm probably just gonna like peek in. I'm just gonna be smiling. I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh. like
Roll
this
me a stealth check, please.
Okay. Oh, I'm scared.
Also, do any of us see Mavis do this or no?
I get you can see it if you want. Well, no, you don't.
Yeah, never mind. Jeez.
Mavis snuck the
Hell
fuck
yeah.
away from everyone.
Hell yeah.
I'm in there listening to my little jam, my little private concert. I'm just like, oh, this is so cool.
And I'm just like telling everyone about all the prestidigitation fails I had in the secret kitchen pantry.
gosh,
Mavis,
okay.
as you
Go
No,
ahead.
sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say maybe I don't want to be too creepy, like just watching them. So I think at a certain point where it sounds like the music is starting to like
Mm-hmm.
slow down, I kind of want to like close the door, knock, so it doesn't look like I was being
Nice.
nosy. So let's
Amazing.
close the door
Amazing.
and knock and see if they say anything.
Yeah. So he finishes the song, and as he plays that last note, you slowly close the door, and then you just knock, 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 and you hear, "Oh, come in."
Hello. I heard you playing from outside. You sound amazing.
He says, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Wait, you said I sounded good?
Yes. Yeah, you sounded wonderful.
Wow.
You sounded wonderful.
Wow. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. We don't. What? Who are you?
Oh, right. I'm Mavis. I'm Belle Krunloe's friend. I'm here with her and our I don't know if we actually came up with a name for our group, but I'm here with our friends, our group of friends. Sorry, who are you? I'm sorry.
Oh, wow. No, Belly doesn't normally have a lot of people come over, so I'm really happy that. Wow. Sorry, I'm William. William Krunloe.
William Krunloe. Do I know of William Krunloe? Do I know that Belle had a sibling?
So I'm her brother. You can call me Bill.
Oh. Wait.
No, there is a Bill already. No, you can call me William. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't know Bill.
Yeah, no.
He doesn't
Sorry,
know
so
Bill.
that was Tyler. There is a Bill already. Hi, I'm William. I'm
No,
William
he
Krunloe.
says you can call me Bill, and then Mavis says, no, sorry,
Actually,
I already
Yeah, I
have
was
a
like,
Bill.
I'm gonna call you William. They're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Will.
did I know?
You can call me
Like, did I
Will.
already know that Belle had siblings or no?
She never mentioned him.
Oh, okay, cool.
So yeah.
Interesting.
Wonderful. Yeah, I didn't know that Belle had a brother. It's very nice to meet you. How are you doing? I want to take like a step closer and like, actually, do they like shake hands? They're like a formal greeting.
People shake hands. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
I would like to shake.
So when you say, you notice that when you said, "Oh, Belle I didn't know Belle had a brother." He looks a little crestfallen, but he shakes your hand. And he says, "Wow, are you a musician as well, or just an appreciator of the arts? Are you a visual artist? You struck me as a painter."
Oh, you're definitely related to Belle. I am I am a musician, and then I'm just gonna like whip out the trusty flute. It's just gonna like snap together. I've
my
also
goodness.
actually, so it's gonna be like kind of magical too because I've been working on it. So when I pull it out, it's gonna like float together, like little pieces.
Whoa!
It's-
Oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna whip it
That's
out.
so cool.
It's gonna
Yeah,
float
yeah,
together, and I'll be like, yeah. So I actually play the flute.
He says, "Oh my goodness, that's amazing." He says, "Do you know any tunes? Maybe we
Why?
could. Do you want to? I'm sorry. I don't mean to impose.
No.
Would you like to play something?
Oh no, that would be really fun. Yeah, I would love to.
At this
Oh.
point,
Wait.
at this point, the rest of you notice that Mavis is missing. And I'm gonna say, Mavis, you didn't even bother closing the door behind you when you
Sounds
came
good.
in. Mavis has wandered into what's called the studio, and it's William had taken over this room and just turned it into his music studio. Or at first it was, it's just William has had many like hyper focused art or like hyper focused like hobbies over the years.
Just like me for real, honestly.
Yeah. And because he's never been magically adept, so he had to focus his skills elsewhere. And it's been violin for the past, like, I don't know, 3 years, and so he's been working on it obsessively. But yeah, so you all notice that Mavis is missing, and you hear the sound of a flute and a violin playing at the same time. Mavis, would you roll me a performance check, please? I'll give you advantage.
Okay.
Jam session advantage.
Yeah, jam session advantage.
Okay.
22 is pretty damn nice. Mavis, you begin to play. What song do you want to play, Mavis? I'll let you. Whatever song you want.
Merry-Go-Round of Life.
Oh!
I'm learning on the
That's
piano right
so
now.
Fucking good.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Mavis, you begin to play that on the flute, and you're playing the melody, and he's playing the bum 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 bum, and so you start playing that, and as you do, Mavis, you instinctively begin to infuse your magic into your sound, and you see that there are little streaks of light floating around you as you play, as the two of you begin to play. And it's this beautiful amber and gold light that begins to surround all of you. And as you're playing, you really lock in with William's music, or with William's instrument and your instrument. They lock in together. And as that happens, you notice that there's light coming from his violin as well. It's this light blue streams of light begin to encompass the two of you in this sphere of multicolored light. And then you finish playing, or the three of you what would you
We're
like?
listening at the door.
Amazing.
The door's
am.
open.
Okay.
The door's open.
Yeah,
the
the
door's
door's open.
Yeah, the door's
I
open.
definitely want to have
Oh.
like walked in but not interrupted
Yeah, same.
and just watched.
Yeah.
I don't want to interrupt.
Yeah.
I definitely want to wait until they're done.
I look to Vu to see her reaction to the.
Vu's mouth
the-
is just like completely open.
Yeah.
And you stop playing. You finish your song, and William, you start up.
I clap.
Yeah, you hear applause, and like William like whips his hand. He's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry!" And he like puts the violin
Stop,
down
stop.
and-
Don't
You
be
don't
sorry.
Have to apologize.
Says,
Hi.
says, "Hey,
Did
Belly."
you see that? Is this something that we both
Belly.
saw? Like while we
Yeah.
were playing? Okay.
Yeah.
How did you
Did-
do that, Mavis?
Only did part of it. I don't know if all of that was me. William, are you magic as well?
He
Do
says.
you have magic as well?
So William says, "No, I'm not. I don't have the gift. It only happens to one. And Belle's the one. I don't have that."
Well, you sure have something. Because I saw that. I think we all saw what happened. It wasn't just Mavis.
And my magic's orange. I don't know nothing about blue.
William, are you okay? Are you feeling okay?
He says, "I think I have to sit down." And
Yeah.
I'll just say apologies. Who is this?
This is my brother.
I know him, right?
yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
This
So
is
I'm gonna say
William.
you've spoken to him exactly twice.
Okay.
Uh,
Sounds good.
yeah.
Is he older than me or younger than me? I can't
He's
remember.
a few years older than you.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
He's like maybe
Just kidding.
5 or 6 years older than you.
Yeah.
And I'll I guess after that's explained, I'll look at him and just give him a nod, and say, "There's always a magic in music, and not one that I can explain."
I want to be like standing protectively next to him with my hand on his shoulder.
Vu looks at Mavis and William, and she says, "You know, there's I gotta talk to Carly."
Is everything all right?
Yeah. No, I think I figured out what I couldn't figure out about Mavis. So she says, Mavis, you ever heard of bardic magic? There's a few ways of making magic. From what I understand, I don't know a lot of it, but I know that there's the sorcerers, which is what Belle can do, and I know that there's druid stuff and there's god stuff, but then there's another kind that's all kind of weird and funky like, and that's something that you can't learn it, but you're born with it. But it can be brought out. It can only be brought out by someone else who's got that gift. And that seems like what you got, Mavis.
So if that's what I have, does that mean that that's what William has too?
Yeah, I guess so. It's rare. It's not, well, I mean, it's not actually rare. It's more common than you think, but it's rare to be able to bring it out, from what I understand. You need someone who's really in tune with their
In tune, get it?
Oh yeah. No, I get it. All right, yeah.
Can I do an insight check? Sorry, can I do an insight check to see William's reaction to this?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Like
Yeah, go for
believing that he was like not the magical one, and then now hearing that he might actually be. I rolled a 10.
Yeah. I mean, he seems shaken.
Okay.
He just keeps looking down at the violin, and then back up at Mavis.
I'm gonna, because I'm standing next to Vu, I'm just kind of gonna turn my back to everybody who's in the room and just like softly whisper to her something that she always said to me, which is, hope is a fickle friend. And then turn back.
She gives a small nod to you, and she says, "All right, well, look, all this is neither here nor there. I think we're running a little late to an appointment. Yeah."
Yes, food. We're gonna go get food. Can William come with us?
William says, "I think I'm gonna keep sitting down if that's all right with everyone."
We can bring you a snack when we're
Yeah,
finishing
Belly,
up.
could you get me
What's your favorite?
I
Just kidding,
would
I already
love... I know. Thanks, Belly.
It's it's a pickle sandwich. It's a sandwich, but the bread is a pickle.
Yeah,
That's your favorite, right?
yeah, a peanut butter pickle sandwich.
I know. I love that about you.
Oh, rich people are weird. I'm gonna, like, put
They
my flute.
have-
I'm gonna let my flute detach and then put it
Yeah.
back in my bag.
Hex just thinks they have peanut butter here.
While we're like heading out, I want to like start walking away, but then kind of turn back to William and say, "You have been getting so good with your music, and regardless of the I think your playing is magical in a sense that is beyond actual magic, and I just want you to know I'm so proud of you no matter what. Your playing is a gift no matter what, and I love you."
He looks up at you, gives you a hug. He stands up a little bit. He's shaking a little bit. He says, "I love you too, Belly." And then
I want to say, sorry,
Yeah.
one last thing.
Yeah.
Has Daddy been nice? Any improvement there?
He says, "I mean, you can't really improve what isn't there, you know."
Okay. I'm worried, but I'll be back with your pickle sandwich.
All right, thanks, Belly. And so you close the door, and I'd say you get like 10 feet, and you hear through the door this like, "Yeah, wow!" It's like he's like he's like cheering, yeah, you get to the kitchen. Harris is already there. It seems he's sitting. He's finishing a little triangle cut of bread on a finger sandwich, and he's like, you see he has like jeweler's glasses, and he's placing it on like very precise, and he's like, and there we are, and he looks up, and it's just like the two pinpoints, and he looks up, he's like, oh, hello, and he like taps the side, and they like they go back in, and they like fold into like his like little headdress that he's got on. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, oh, Hertz, these look fantastic, and I want to grab the one that he just finished making and like do like a very dramatic like like sit down in a chair, take a big bite, and say, oh my gosh, today has been a day.
Yes, I agree. I will cut right to the chase, as they say. There is a book in the library, a very informative book of the history of your lineage.
Is it this book?
His eyes go wide. He says, "How did you know what
my
book to find?"
We have
When you
so
find
much
the
to
quest
catch up
item
on.
before you give him the
Well,
quest.
yeah, we started looking through it.
He says, "Oh, this saves me so much time. I could not find it."
It turns out we had it, I guess. Actually, I wasn't the one who found it, but
So he says, so he raises his old hands, and he takes the book, and he slowly puts it on the table, and he begins to open it. I'm gonna change the music to something a little more like that. So Hertz takes the book, and he opens it. He says, for a very long time, the Krunloes had been shy with their information, with the knowledge that they possess, and with the history. I have not been privy, I've not been able to read such history. And he begins to flip through the pages, and he says, but there is, with the artifice and with the ability to create things that only respond to magic. And he says, Lady Krunloe, if I may, and he extends his hand for you. So yeah, so he takes your hand, and he says, would you mind casting your prestidigitation? But
of course.
I would like you to create light, if you could.
Yes.
So you begin to cast prestidigitation, and as you do, the light coming from your hand shines on the pages. You begin to see letters appear that weren't there before.
Whoa.
And
How am I doing this?
he says, I was very careful to, once your abilities had come into their own, I made sure that I knew where this book was in the library. For I had only seen this happen once before, and it was many, many years ago. Your father, he has no magical ability. But his father also had no magic ability. But that man's brother, your uncle, he had magical ability. And by happenstance, he had released this knowledge. He had never told your father, but I had seen it very briefly, and I have been waiting for you to unlock these secrets, Lady Krunloe. For I have been with you since your birth. I have seen the person that you have become, and I believe that you will, and he gestures to the rest of you. He says, you and your friends will do great things, and good things. That he says, I invite you all to peruse this knowledge. I wish not to know it. And he slides the book forward to all of you. And at that, he stands up and he says, please enjoy the finger sandwiches. And he begins to shuffle off.
While he's walking off, I'm going to walk over to him, but just me. Be like, I'll just like say to the group, oh, I forgot to ask about my brother's sandwich, and go over.
Yeah.
And then get to a spot where like it's just me and Hertz.
Okay.
And say, Hertz, something weird happened just now with my brother and with Mavis. You know Mavis, the bard.
do.
Yeah. And you know my brother, obviously.
Of course.
My brother does not have magical abilities. We know this.
Correct.
Something weird happened when Mavis played music with William. I don't know what it was. And it happened so quickly. Everyone was talking about bard magic and Mavis pulling out William's ability to do bard magic. And I love William, and I know how challenging it is. I mean, I guess I don't know personally, but I know how challenging it is in this family to be someone who doesn't have magic among people who do. I know what it's like in this family. I'm afraid of getting his hopes up, but do you know what this could be? Have you seen anything like that? I just don't want him to get hurt more than he already constantly is.
Your brother William is a fragile boy. I have not heard of such a thing. Only one child of a Krunloe in any given generation possesses magic. But... And he, his eyes go wide for a second, and he says, Lady Krunloe. And he says, I wish to share this with your friends as well, if I may.
Yes, please, absolutely.
So, Hertz goes up, he comes back to the table, and he comes up to all of you, and he says, this is not the right music for this.
Whoa. Are we gonna fight Hertz?
No. Yeah. he pulls it. All right, put him up. No, he says, he comes up to all of you and he says, the one passage that I had seen revealed to me by this magic was that the Krunloes, their magic comes from the plane of law, where everything is in order. Balance, as it were. And what is the balance of absolute law?
Chaos.
Yes. It is said in that text that I had observed very briefly, but it stuck in my mind all of these years, that with the magic of law, one must also embody the magic of chaos. Is it possible that this manifests in William?
But that could mean... What would that mean?
Who knows? I am not sure, but I know that it has not been made public, or I have no knowledge of there being a mage from the Krunloe line who has wielded the power of chaos.
Isn't
What?
chaos usually a bad thing?
Some might say. So this Voog kind of. Pipes up.
Okay. I was about to chirp up, but yeah.
No. Go ahead. No, I'd much rather the players talk than me just talk at you. So please.
So wait, so Mavis, you said, isn't chaos
usually a bad thing? Yeah.
Mavis, is law always a good thing?
You got me there. You got me there.
In the same way.
Yeah, I mean,
You're just so happy. I would hate for that to be like taken away from him because of it.
He can't be the first. Right?
I would invite you to peruse this book. Perhaps the answers lie there.
You're right, it hurts.
But with a fresh start in the morning, for it is now far past my bedtime
Yeah.
of 6 p.m.
Yes. You should get to bed. You should bring some of your sandwiches for yourself if you didn't already eat.
Oh, I
They're
have
delicious.
There were originally twice the sandwiches here that there are now.
I love the way you snack.
Thank you. I have taught you well. And he begins to hobble off. Would you all like to get some rest, get a long rest for the night?
Yes.
Yes, but can I do one thing beforehand? I would like to deliver the pickle sandwich to Will if he's still there.
Okay.
Oh wait, can I go with you?
Sure.
I'll give it to. I'll make it because I know how he likes it.
That's true.
Okay.
Let's all go.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
We're all like,
have
yay,
to.
brother.
Yeah, everybody's about to go to bed, and I'm just like, pretty sure we forgot the pickle sandwich.
Yeah. No,
And I
Oh my
really,
don't worry,
God,
we
you're
would
so
never forget
right.
the pickle sandwich.
Yeah.
and I
Before we go.
really want to know what peanut butter is.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Do y'all want to have some peanut butter? Do you want? I like sometimes. Look, if I'm feeling really silly, sometimes I just take a spoon and I stick it into the peanut butter and I twirl it around a little and then I pull it out and then it's sort of like a little snack to just eat. It's so good. Peanut butter is incredible.
Having no
peanut
context
butter.
of what peanut butter is,
I'll show you.
I'm genuinely mortified to watch you make this.
Can I make everyone a peanut butter spoon and then make the pickle sandwich?
I don't
Yeah.
want the peanut butter.
I think
good.
you do. No, I think you do.
No, I don't like peanut butter. I already know I don't like it.
Okay. Mavis can have two.
We have a little
Have
flashback, just like a tiny little flashback of Leah sitting, and your mother's like, "Just have it, just try it, it's okay."
And I'm like,
Leah's
it's
like, "No, it's fine, it's very good." Your father's like, "She doesn't want it. Stop trying to get her to have it."
And then as soon as my mother screams, I go, "Man!"
Oh, that's so cute though.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Peanut butter.
before we walk back to my brother, I just want to say to the group, listen. Can we just put a pause on the magic stuff with William? I am excited as well. You have no idea how cool it would be to get to share this with my brother, but the pressure in this family when it comes to magical abilities is really intense. And not to look, I love my father, but well, he doesn't always treat William in the same way that he treats me. It's really complicated. I know he loves him. It's just he doesn't. Anyways, what I mean to say is, if we could just put a pause on the magic until we can get more information, I think that would mean a lot to me. I just want to be careful, cautious.
Yeah, we can do that. I honestly, after hearing Harriet talk about it, I didn't want to mention it at all. Just based on, how big that information is.
When we learn more, I would love to bring him in to whatever information we know. I
think the sooner the better.
Let me pause it.
Let me posit you this. And we'll learn more from the book. But if he does have access to magic of chaos, it's much better if we are the ones that develop that in him than your father.
Right. Whatever we tell William, I want to tell even less to my father right now. Not that I would ever lie to him. I'm not suggesting that we lie to him or hide any information. Obviously, I'm not suggesting that. But I do think that this is just something that we just wait to tell my dad. Anyways.
I mean, you could have already told him.
I don't think he would.
I'm gonna grab the pickled peanut butter sandwich and go and see if Will is still in the other room.
Yeah.
I don't feel like the first thing. Well, yeah, let's run.
So you get to Will's room. Door's still closed. You just hear violin playing.
Okay.
Wonderful.
I knock on the door.
Yeah, you knock on the door. The violin stops, and you hear, "Come in."
I come in.
Yeah, good.
I don't think he was expecting me to come in with the peanut, but everybody's coming in with, right?
Yeah, I'm right
Yeah.
behind you.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna stand at the
Hi,
doorway
Willie.
and just support.
So yeah, I drew the short straw. Here's your pickle and peanut butter, and
He's
I
lying.
want
He wanted to give it to you.
I want to, as I give it to him, I just want to face flash, like a little bit. I just want to have a little bit of my magic happen around him just to see what happens. I'm not going to say anything, but I just want a little bit of my echo magic, whatever's going on. I'm very curious to see if what he's got going on interacts with what I've got going on.
Okay, interesting. I believe that there's a roll for that.
Sure.
For your face flash.
Oh yeah, so I'll roll
Oh
a.
yeah.
Should I
the
roll like just
100.
percentile dice?
Yep. And I think we're back at 0, right?
Yeah. Well, I rolled an 86. So.
Okay. So yeah. So it. I'm gonna say you trying.
Can I
trying?
Can I
Yeah.
try to? Can I just automatically fail it? Like, can I just decide to do it?
Yeah.
Because it's more.
Yeah.
That's more like a save to when I
Right.
don't want it to happen. But I think I can
That's
just
fair.
make it happen.
Yeah. So yeah, you. And I'm gonna say that.
I can roll like Arcana to see if anything.
No.
Okay.
That's fine. We're gonna do something, and then we're gonna go on a bio break.
Okay.
What we're gonna do is, we're going to. Okay. So. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. So.
Oh fuck.
You do your face flash.
Yeah.
And this is cool because this hasn't happened with everyone in the same room at the same time. As you do your face flash, William's, the strings on his violin begin to vibrate. Mavis, you feel the rustle of air going through your flute. Leah, your green side activates on its own. And Belle, your prestidigitation, lights begin to spring from your fingers, sparkles begin to spring from your fingers. And all 5 of you, everything, the room around you, the world around you vanishes. And
I
the
grasp
5
his
of-
hand. So sorry. I grasp his hand and I say, "Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid."
The 5 of you are in what looks like the bottom of a plateau. You're staring out blasted landscape. There are fissures in the ground, lava spewing out from them, and in the distance, it looks like something is coming. A huge cloud of dust. And as it gets closer, you realize that there's something, many somethings, kicking up this cloud of dust. There are creatures, quadruped, that are running, sprinting on all fours. They have spines coming out of them. It seems to have erupted from their skin. Their faces are little more than jagged skulls filled with teeth. Their eyes are burning coals, and they are screaming as they run towards you. It looks like they're maybe a mile or two away, and I'll say that each of you aren't aware. You lose awareness of your friend's presence, and you see that all around you, it looks like there are lines of soldiers. These soldiers, they have on the sigil of House Krunloe. They lower their spears. They're in full armor. One of them is on a horse, and he comes up in front of all of you. He begins to shout orders. He says, "Archers! Spears! Shields! Raise them!" He lifts the faceplate of his helmet. His skin is deathly pale, white even. His eyes are red. He points out there. He says, "This is it. This is what it was all for." He says, "Out there, they don't care who's alive or who's dead. They are here to destroy us all." He says, "We will not let that happen." And he slams the faceplate down. He draws his sword. And he says, "On my mark!" And as these creatures get closer and closer, you see arrows flying above your heads, landing. Rank after rank of these creatures falls, but still, it seems like there's an endless amount of them. The spearmen lower their spears and they begin to charge forward. You look to your left, you look to your right. You feel as though, while you can see through the eyes of whatever it is that you're seeing through, you have no control over this. It's almost as though you're looking through a dream. And you come to. You're back in House Krunloe, at the keep. What would you all like to do?
Am I still holding on to? Am I
yes.
still holding on to William?
Yeah.
I'll pull him toward me.
Yeah.
And embrace him in my arms. The plate of the pickle peanut butter sandwich crashes, and I'll just hold him here, and I'll just I'll let Leah go while I think of what I'm going to say to him, but I'll just
Thank
hold
you.
him.
You said my green sight activated. Did I see anything with my green sight during that?
You did.
Yeah. What did I see?
We see, Leah, that you had your green sight activated that entire time, and you had the presence of mind to look behind you as you were all charging. Behind you, looming above everything, you recognize that plateau. It is the city that would later become the city of affliction. And the darkness that matches the one that came from the fruit came from out there.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Okay.
And we're gonna go on a bio break.
Oh, but I went.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah. All right,
No,
yeah. Say it, yeah. Go ahead.
And I'll hold him, and I'll say, "Hope is a fickle, fickle friend, but it is not dead." And just continue to hold him.
All right, and from there we're gonna go on.
the bio break.
And we're gonna go on a little bio break.
Fuck yeah! Oh.
Hell yeah.
Hell.
You're back.
We're so back.
In keep.
We're so
Yeah,
back.
we're back.
Oh,
You're
right, yeah,
back.
we just had this absolutely
Everyone's back in Keep
nutso
Krunloe.
vision.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. No, you're
And we're just gonna be like,
yeah.
okay, good night.
Yeah. Oh well. That was weird.
I drop Will and
See ya.
going to bed.
Wait, so did everyone in the room? We didn't see each other, correct?
No,
But based on reactions, we can tell that we were all there.
you all saw the same vision
Including
possible.
slash not. Is Vu with us? And was Vu seeing this? Or
Vu is with you, but Vu, Hex. Well, Vu is like, what? Everyone went real quiet.
I'm gonna close the door.
Okay.
Yeah, after I say, I think I feel William wanting to kind of release, and as soon as I feel that, I kind of let him go and look at everybody, just to kind of get an acknowledgement that we all saw what we saw. I have a hunch, but Tyler, tell me if I'm wrong. Have I seen those enemies? Those like what the Krunloe people were fighting? Have I seen those before? I have a hunch that I have.
So you have
Okay.
seen maybe not exactly those, but you recall the smell of death and fire and brimstone and sulfur, and you know that those things are demons.
Okay.
We could smell them.
Yeah, even from that distance.
Unpleasant.
Can
I, before we get
And-
before anyone like is talking, can I just like do the quickest little cast message to William and say, "Are you okay?"
You get back. Oh my god. It's just that over and over again.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over and like whatever side Hex is on, I'll stand on the other side and just do my like protective back, shoulder.
Cool.
Whatever.
As you kind of come into his space, I'll just kind of like, very theater person, like make room,
The theater opening.
Yeah.
just like stay away, fill
Go a
the
little
space.
downstage,
I'm just
yeah.
gonna counter your movement and pivot to look at Vu, and I'm gonna lock eyes with her, and just I can't cast message, but I'm just gonna say we've had a vision. Demons.
Fuck. She says,
Yeah.
it's a premonition kind of vision over this,
No, not a premonition. Not in the future.
It felt like the
well,
opposite
that's
of a
good, at least.
premonition. What's an opposite premonition?
It's in the past.
There's not a word for that.
Post-monition.
Postmonition. Yeah,
Um,
that's probably it.
Post-monition is great.
Postmonition.
oh
We've had a
god.
postmonition jointly.
Is the inspiration full? Are the hero points full? Okay. That would have been it.
Anyways, as everyone's talking, I kind of want to like start speaking up a little bit, and like, guys, I think I have something important that like I should tell every single one of you. I was debating on kind of keeping it to myself because it's a lot. But you all remember that fruit that I had, that I brought to you, Belle?
The icky one, yes.
Yeah, the icky one. Well, during that vision that we had, my green sight was fully on the whole time. I could see everything.
Whoa.
And whatever infected that fruit was also what was present during that vision. So I don't want to make any like I don't want to like say like this is what's causing this or that, but it's a little weird to me and suspect to me that the same thing is being brought back years and years later. It is infecting the fruit, infecting our food. Same thing that happened back then.
Present in the Krunloes, or present in
Couldn't
the
have
demons.
been in the Krunloes. Right?
Like, wait, sorry. Say that again.
Was it
I'm confused.
with us or with the monsters ahead of us in the vision? The darkness in your green sight.
That's a great question, Tyler. Where was it? I forget. Was it with the? It was with the monsters, right?
It was coming from outside.
Okay, it was coming from.
I'll say that
Yeah.
your green sight is not. This hat's bothering me. I'll say that your green
R.I.P.
sight.
hat.
Sorry, the hat. Your
R.I.P.
green
hat.
sight isn't as accurate as your parents' green sight.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm not magically.
Yeah, you don't really have. It kind of goes off of vibe, and the
Yeah,
vibe
yeah.
that you got was that it was coming from outside.
Okay. It was coming from the outside. I'm not very. I can't pinpoint it, unfortunately, so I don't know. But all I know is it felt like it was outside coming in to where everybody was.
I'm gonna.
Triggered the vision. And why us?
I'm not
Why
sure.
William? Respectfully.
Yeah, no, why me?
Did you see anything else that we haven't said, William?
I saw that it looked like I looked at my hands and it looked like we were all afflicted.
Whoa.
Yeah. The commander, he had red eyes, pale skin.
Yeah. And we were charging. That's all I got.
What were those monsters?
Demons.
Oh, I just realized I was muted. I have a question.
Yeah.
It's a D&D question.
Yeah.
So technically, are tieflings like relatives of demons? Can you explain the lineage of
Absolutely,
that for me? Because now
absolutely.
when you said that, my brain was like,
Absolutely. So
I've been over here like Googling and trying to like figure stuff
Yeah,
out. But
so-
still listening.
so I will say, okay, so the deal with, so normally, and the
Tyler's in my box
lore, what? Yeah, so the lore that is the official like D&D lore, it's a little different in this campaign setting.
Okay.
It's generally the same, but essentially tieflings are the result of, it doesn't necessarily mean that like mommy was a demon, daddy was a human, you know.
Right.
It's essentially, it could be anything. It could be like way back somebody in your family line made a deal with a demon, or like had some demon blood in their bloodstream, and that gene was dormant until like the kid came out as a tiefling.
Like Legendborn.
Yeah,
got it.
kind of. Yeah, and or like maybe they grew up next to like, I don't know, radioactive demon waste or something. You know, it could be a whole lot of reasons.
Got it.
But there is some kind of demonic influence in your genes.
Got it.
But it has nothing to do with your soul. Like,
Got it.
you, Mavis, are in control of your own destiny.
Right. Got it. Okay.
Interesting.
So do I know anything in particular about that? Also, it feels like I'm one of the only tieflings in the area.
You are one of the only tieflings in affliction, which is actually,
Right.
you know, not normal.
Right.
But so actually, yeah, if you would roll me a history, please.
Okay.
Hey, let's go.
Hey, my rolls tonight are just
Yeah,
I know,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
nice.
Fire.
Yeah, they're,
Okay.
they're
20
looking
really
good.
missed us.
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, so you know that demons, and this is like just stuff that you'd heard around affliction, just like knowledge that you've gathered. Actually, we're gonna have a little flashback.
Oh.
So we have a flashback to Mavis sitting around the dinner table. It's Mavis, Lilith, and Lilith's parents. And so Lilith's parents are recounting stories. I'll say that her dad, he says, long time ago, there were demons. Demons, they came from the abyss. The abyss is it's like evil soup. It's all jumbled down there. It's all about it's evil and it's chaos. And there's a difference between evil and chaos and evil and law. Demons, they kill just for killing. They're mean just for the sake of being mean. That's the chaos and that's the evil. They don't have rules. They don't care about nothing. And he says, but there is, as above, so below. Powers of law and good. Powers of chaos and good. Still good, just different ways of going about it. But down below, powers of chaos and evil, that's demons. But the powers of law and evil, that's the devils. Two different things. Now, devils, collecting souls, collecting power, wealth. That's all they care about. Making contracts, making deals, tricking people. It's the insidious way of doing evil. They'll lie, they'll cheat, they'll do all kinds of shite. Sorry, all kinds of stuff. But demons? They'll do whatever they want, whenever they want. Very dangerous. Or so I've heard. Any questions, Mavis? Let us heard this all before.
Am I a demon?
Oh. No. No, Mavis. And he takes you by the shoulders. And he's got a firm grip, but he's gentle. But firm enough that he's like, "This, I'm serious when I say what I'm about to tell you." He says, he looks at your horns. He says, "This doesn't make you who you are. All right, no one can tell you who you are. Doesn't matter what you were born with. Doesn't matter what you look like. Doesn't matter who in your past might have lain with a demon or whatever. I don't know how your lineage came to be, but." You're no demon, Mavis. You're a person. You're a good person. You've got a soul. You know what's right, you know what's wrong. And you act on that. You feel hunger, you feel pain, you feel love. That's what makes us mortal. It's that nothing can tell us what to do with this, except for us. And that's important. You always listen to this, Mavis. You always listen to this.
Okay.
He says, I love you, kid. And he ruffles your hair a little bit.
Oh. Thank you.
He says, all right,
Okay.
now eat your dirt. And I puts a bowl of bowl of stuff in front of you.
Thank you. Grace.
So we cut back, and Mavis, you remember all this.
Okay.
Yeah. Vu says, if there, that's not Vu's voice. He says, if there were demons in what that vision that you all had, and it was of the past, is what you're saying? You sure?
I guess I can't be. I mean, can I couldn't roll perception when I was in there, but I guess how sure do I feel that it was in the past?
So you get the feeling it was definitely in the past.
Okay.
Could we recognize where we were. Like, I know you mentioned it when
Yes,
referencing
actually.
Leah's green site, but I'm wondering if if anyone else would have recognized the area.
Well, the plateau definitely made me feel. I mean, you said the plateau was affliction.
Yes. You get the feeling that you were on the southern part of the plateau. Or you were, like, right where the word affliction is on your map.
Okay.
You were about there.
Yeah.
So, who would anyone here have recognized affliction, the affliction plateau from that angle? Would I have seen a map of affliction? Like, what I don't know.
I think that you all would have recognized, because there are certain landmarks. There's, like, plateaus. Uh-oh.
Oh, my cat's unplugged my. Hang on. I'm so sorry. What the heck?
So you know that the city, like, you recognize there's certain plateaus around, and you recognize those plateaus. Like, when you're looking out into the desert, you recognize those plateaus. They looked not as weathered, not as sun-bleached, but you recognized them. You all did.
And it's obviously not now because that's not actively happening.
Right.
Okay.
And at that, Vu, she says, look, if there's all kinds of weird shit going on here, there's magic interacting with magic, and all of you get your magic from different things. We don't even know what the fuck is up with Hex.
Ooh. What did you experience when we were in that?
You lot stop talking. You stop breathing. You stop doing everything. You froze in place.
We were
for
silent?
a solid 10 seconds.
You didn't hear anything?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Your face stopped flashing too.
Above table is what is Vu do?
What's Vu's deal?
Good.
Like, yeah. Like, is
Like,
she
what's her
is she a
thing? What's her
fighter?
deal?
Like, is she a fighter? Is
Oh, she is one of the, maybe the best swordsman you've ever met in your life.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to know if she was
Real.
magical or not.
Yes,
but
well,
I figured
sword
that
is
she.
magical.
Yeah, I figured that she wasn't.
Yeah.
So her sword is magical. Okay.
Her sword is magical, but she has no magic about her at all.
And
Neither
I'll
does
just say, did your sword do anything funny?
She says, I don't think so.
Okay.
If it did, I didn't notice. I was just looking at all you lot.
Okay.
But the silver sword, that deals more with severing magic than it does with making it. But this shit here, maybe it's got something to do with that fucking book.
I think we need to read the book.
Absolutely,
I think we
yes,
have to read the
absolutely.
book.
Do we
Should
feel safe doing that here?
Stay up late and read the book? Or
I
should we
mean,
go to
I
bed?
don't need to. I don't.
I don't think I'll be able to fall asleep after that.
I'm happy. I guess Hex will be. I'm happy to stay up as long as needed.
Does anyone need to fall asleep?
I mean, I don't ever fall asleep, so I'm good.
True. Fair.
Okay, baby.
I mean, it's not that late, right? We can just at least let's like.
Yeah, I think I'm fine. I can stay up.
Okay, let's read this book and then go to bed.
Okay.
Maybe we'll get
Story
some answers.
time!
Maybe that'll help us sleep better.
Um.
William, do we need to make another pickle sandwich? Or
I am not going to sleep tonight for sure. I cannot sleep after all of the things that have happened in the past 10 minutes.
It's been a lot. Yeah. Well, when we do go to bed, we can bring a cot into my room, like we used to do when we were little.
Okay. I'm gonna go make another round of sandwiches,
Yeah.
or I'll have one of the automatons do it, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into the kitchen.
Is Bill here with us?
No, Bill's
No.
with
No.
Kale.
Damn was gonna say have Bill go with him. Never mind.
Yeah, I'll look at Vu. I'll look at Vu as he goes to just like tell her to like keep a watch over him.
She nods.
I think Hex's biggest fear right now is him talking to his dad or something like this.
I was
like
gonna
there's
say
a
someone
part
should
of
at least go with
there's
him.
a part of Hex that's like seriously considering like just taking everybody and like leaving this place, and like the thought of like
I think we're
kidnapping
really
a young
safe
man,
here.
you know.
I think that we should. Okay, how do we feel about the plan? Can Vu just like go to the kitchen with him, and then William, will you come back and read the book with us?
Yeah, that's good.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah, I can do
Okay,
that.
cool.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then while he's walking away, I want to cast message to him and say, 1, you can trust Vu. 2, please don't talk to Daddy without me.
He replies. He says, "I don't think Daddy would believe me anyway."
Damn.
That's so sad.
That's kind of what okay. He's gonna be okay.
and then it says, "This is William."
Nice.
And yeah, so he goes to the kitchen with Vu. Vu nods and silently just walks out. And do you want to get a head start on this? I'm gonna start reading it.
Let's bust
Yeah,
open this
let's
book,
do it.
baby.
Let's do it.
All right, baby, we're back. So you open the book, and
This is my prestidigitation.
yeah, you begin to cast prestidigitation, and you notice that. So first, I'm going to say the book doesn't seem to be reacting to any magic except for specifically sorcerer magic.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to react to Mavis. It doesn't react to Leah or Hex. It seems like once the Krunloe, you are a clockwork sorcerer. Once that power of law begins to come into contact with these pages, text begins to appear. It's not a lot of text. It seems like there's only a few lines per page, if that. And it seems as though these have been written, a bunch of them are in different handwritings. It seems as though these are different Krunloes throughout the ages. And you notice that the last stand of Cast Krunloe, it is a new cover.
Interesting.
That this book, because it would be impossible for Krunloes throughout the ages to have written a book called The Last Stand of Cast Krunloe.
Right.
But the first entry, it reads, essentially it is, a lot of these are documenting, I've come into my powers, I'm very excited, I've developed a new ink that should be able to only reveal itself when a true Krunloe sorcerer exposes magic to it.
Cool.
First page. Go to the next page. It seems to be documenting one of the first, not the first Krunloe, but one of the older Krunloes. I hope further down the line this will be able to help the true leaders of the Krunloe line. You continue to turn pages as it is more Krunloes, more of your ancestors documenting their experience and their life. Eventually, you get to an entry, maybe 3 Krunloes in, where it says, I encountered a strange thing today. Magic that was not mine. And this magic seemed to counteract my own. Another page, you continue flipping through. This magic is that of chaos. It is the opposite of law. The wielder seems to be as strong, if not stronger, than myself. You continue through the pages. I've defeated the Chaos Mage with the help of essentially just like resources, mercenaries, a whole company poisoning, just a whole bunch of things have gone into trying to kill this mage. Another entry. This is from another Krunloe. Having read the previous entries of my forebears, I have concluded that this anomaly appears whenever one of us is born with magic. Continuing through the pages, I have learned that through means that some would find questionable, we can stop the flow of chaos in our line. Through controlled methods, making sure that very few children in the Krunloe line are born. If there is one child, we are guaranteed to not have the Chaos Mage. You continue through the entries. This is now close to the back of the book. This entry says, my brother I have come across a terrible secret that my brother has kept from the rest of the family. He has had a child outside of his marriage. I'm investigating.
Do we know which Krunloe that was?
That was the grandfather. Belle's grandfather.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
And that's it. That's the last entry.
What?
How much of that?
Your Belle's
at what
great
point
uncle, I guess.
did William come back in the room?
William has not entered the room yet.
Oh,
that's
wow,
honestly
you're
probably for the
fast.
best.
Wait,
That's
what?
probably
What
There
happened?
weren't that many entries.
Oh, okay.
That feels like real time. That's definitely. I mean, like, peanut butter is hard to work with. Okay, so.
Peanut butter is very hard to work with.
I still don't know what
especially-
that is.
So what?
Yes, you ate
in
a
this,
spoonful of it earlier. What do you mean you don't know what that is?
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Hex
In this
remembers
world,
just taking a
peanut
full
butter is-
spoon and putting
Yeah.
the whole glob and just like
Yeah.
not being able to open his mouth for
The
5 minutes.
viscosity
Yeah.
is really inconsistent, and the
Yeah.
stickiness.
So what I'm gathering
Terrible.
is that the whole only one Krunloe can be a sorcerer or can have magic
It's a
sounds
lie.
like a lie to cover up the fact that the other kid will have it too.
Yeah.
But also, so you're saying William,
Well,
or
only
not
one
William?
will have the like sorcery magic, like the clockwork.
Yes,
whatever.
but the other one will have the chaos.
Is that guaranteed every time?
That's
sounds
what it
like-
said.
According to them,
Well, it didn't
yeah.
say guarantee, but it did say like when they
This
don't have
happens.
multiple children, it's guaranteed one will have
Only one.
sorcery magic.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, considering that your brother is older than you,
Right. That's
and
what's weird.
he has that magic,
Oh.
and then
Yes.
you are the one with the sorcery magic. It sounds like anyone that doesn't have magic, quote unquote, does not have magic, actually does have magic. They just have
Could,
like the
Could Belle-
chaotic.
could Belle be the one with the chaos magic?
No, because
I don't
sorcery
think so.
magic.
Right, because
Well,
I just used the book.
No,
I mean, I guess
yeah.
we don't know, but
Unless,
I feel like
unless
don't know.
we got it backwards.
Yeah.
That the sorcery magic is actually the
is that possible?
Was there...
mean,
I feel like I would know if I had chaos magic, right?
I just found out I actually have magic not too long ago. Me and Will have a lot in common.
well, the thing is, you did have a lot of teachers throughout your life.
Mm-hmm.
Not only did they help you grow, they might have helped you progress it a little bit.
How was your brother treated when he was born?
Well, I wasn't there then.
Oh,
Because
right.
I'm younger,
Yeah.
Hey.
so I can't.
This is
answer
just
that.
a theory. I'm not saying anything. I'm just.
But ever since I've been around, my family kind of ignores my brother.
Hmm.
Okay.
What's the family tree like?
Yeah, I need a
I
family
guess.
tree.
So
Of
Because,
like
okay,
of
wait,
just like
there's-
is it very common for there to be siblings? Is it
Well, wait, yeah. Can we go back a little bit because there's my dad who is an only child,
Waits was an only child.
but then his grandfather.
had a brother?
No, sorry, my grandfather, his dad had a brother,
Had a brother, yeah.
and that brother had a child out of marriage
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
that was referenced in this book. But did he have another child or just this one out of marriage child?
Didn't say.
wait,
Okay, but would I know if there was like a brother or another child, or do I not know?
I don't
Of
think
any
you would
other
know.
kids?
Yeah. It
I-
seems
okay.
as though. Yeah, go ahead, Mavis.
I thought Belle's grandfather didn't have magic.
No, his brother
Bell's
did.
grandfather
His
did
brother
not. Yeah.
did.
Bell's grandfather
if-
did not
how-
have magic.
So if Belle's grandpa didn't have magic, how did he write in the book that my brother had a baby out of wedlock?
Wait,
Because he
so
has
is
to have
he
prestidigitation
saying-
to write with that special ink.
Is the brother who's saying that?
Is it the brother who wrote that the grandfather?
Is it my
Oh,
grandfather who had a
shit.
kid out of marriage? Is
Oh.
that right, Tyler?
Fuck. Wait, what?
Yeah, so it's your grandpa that had a child out of wedlock.
So my father
Because your grandpa's
has-
brother has the magic.
But is that my father? Is that my father? Is that my
What?
father?
Who's your dad?
Who's my dad?
You are the father.
Who's my family?
Oh my god.
I need a map. I need a family tree.
So
Dude.
it.
Can we get a chalkboard out in here?
You want me to get a blank page?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunday, can we go back to the map?
Sunday,
and
please,
then-
we need a family tree.
All right, I'm gonna do this, and you guys just draw on it, Belle, or yeah, just
Okay.
draw
Yeah,
on
let
right
Belle
Oh
there.
wow!
draw
Can we
it.
do that?
Yeah.
Oh my god, oh my god.
I'm
Yeah,
not
there's
gonna
a
mess with
little,
it because I'm kind of not following. I need
Don't
a,
draw
I
a
need
bunch
a
of
visual.
dicks, but yeah, just draw
I'm not
on
gonna touch it.
The
I'm gonna let you draw your family tree, and then we'll
Okay, wait.
ask
I-
questions based off that.
Okay, this is
Okay.
me.
Yep. Oh,
Very
shapes is
beautiful.
good.
This is my brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is he smaller?
Sorry, ignore- no, he's a little bit short. How do I wait? Oh, okay.
Then you have a dad.
Okay.
I'm writing well because our dad also has a W.
Just
name.
waits. Yeah.
Great.
Okay,
Just trying to help.
No, you're good.
that's perfect.
And then dad had a dad
He
Dad had
a
a dad.
who had a brother.
Who had a brother?
Oh, sorry, I
We
went the
in
wrong
different
way.
Directions. Ignore that. That doesn't exist.
And then
Okay.
so this guy, right? I don't know if you can see my cursor, probably not.
No.
You can ping it
Oh yeah.
by left
This
click
is
and
my
hold.
grandpa here.
Right.
Okay, wait. I need to make a. Okay, the green stars are magic.
Okay.
Magic.
Smart.
No magic. No magic. Magic.
Right.
So
Right?
Right.
yeah. So this guy could not write in the journal.
Could not write in the journal.
Yeah.
And so it must have been
So-
this person writing about
Or
grandpa.
Which would indicate that
Did it-
there's like another bonus child over
Child.
here.
Right. And there's a kid,
that's
there's
out
like
of wedlock
Yeah.
or whatever.
Right.
Somehow.
yeah, there's a bastard over here.
You also know that the that the
I'm on the other
Krunloes,
side already.
there were entire generations of Krunloes that didn't have any magic. That
Right.
Waits ostensibly was part of that generation.
So,
Okay.
like, the idea is that... Okay. So, Waits' generation, no magic. But theoretically, this, like, additional kid maybe has magic.
So there's two possibilities. If we don't exactly know what the identity of that person who wrote about their brother, either your grandpa lied and actually did have magic, and the brother had chaos magic, or it was the brother talking about the grandpa, and either your dad is illegitimate or he has like another son out there. What I want to know is your dad actually your and Will's dad, or is like Will treated so badly because he's a bastard? That's me saying that, Sebastian, above table, not.
No, yeah, I'm
Hex.
following. I'm feeling the same way. I do not understand my own family anymore. I'm lost.
I think
Are we on the right track at all? Tyler, help.
Well, I think
I
Mavis,
had
what
a
were you
thought
saying?
and then I
Tyler
kinda
GM?
lost it. I wanted to understand if is it possible that magic in your family can only exist and gets passed on when they die. So the
Right.
reason it skipped your dad's generation is because whoever still had magic was still alive. And then when y'all were born, the magic like continued on. Does that make sense?
No, I was thinking similar question. Have I met my grandpa or my grandpa's brother? Were they
You did
alive?
not. You did not meet your grandpa or your grandpa's brother.
Were they alive? Have they been alive at the same time as me?
No.
Either of them? Neither of them.
No, they have not.
Were they alive at the same time as Belle's
My
dad?
brother? Or my dad?
Or your brother?
Well, they had to have been alive at the same time as my dad, at least.
Well, technically they didn't have to.
I
They
guess
just
technically
poop
they
and
didn't
then-
have to. You know what?
No.
It's biology, I guess. Technically
Yeah.
they didn't have to.
So they were alive at the same time as your dad.
This is
Were they
so
alive at the same
interesting.
time as my brother?
I don't think so.
Okay, so that doesn't help us at all.
um
Does my dad have a brother brother or half brother or whatever that I know of?
Not that you know of. To your knowledge,
but he does that now that we know of.
Well,
That's the information
yeah,
we just
maybe.
gained. Is that
I
you
guess
have an
the
uncle
thing-
you've never met.
The thing that you mentioned is that it's possible that my dad was the only kid and that he is like illegitimate, but I don't really know how that would work, right? Like technically that's possible. Technically he could be the
That's
only kid.
possible.
But do I know who my dad's mom is?
Like
My grandma.
who?
who your grandmother is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she was. So your grandfather. So your grandmother. So your grandpa's.
So confusing.
So your grandfather's wife. Actually, let's draw that in.
Yeah, we need to
It's so interesting though.
I'm gonna move this over here.
Yeah, feel free. This was all I don't think I did anything good here.
No, you're totally good.
That's no longer a bastard box, that's a wife box. I apologize I didn't change the color.
Wife.
All right, let's make this a thick line.
There we go.
Huge.
There we go.
Wife.
3D.
So that's grandma.
Okay.
Gma.
Oh,
So that's grandma.
Impeccable.
Okay. That's
Thank you.
beautiful.
And
That's
then
just like her.
ostensibly, grandpa had. Oh God! Please. There we go. Ostensibly, that came from grandpa.
Okay.
Right. But Waits would
Waits
be from grandpa and
Would be
grandma.
from grandma and grandma, right?
Okay. Great. Okay.
Okay.
So we think, here's what we have learned possibly. We think that my dad has a half brother somewhere.
Yes, somewhere.
And the fear is maybe he has magic.
Mm-hmm.
And also there is a history of chaos magic in the family being known and intentionally suppressed somehow.
Yes.
But also, why the hell was I born if my brother, like, why was my brother not an only child?
Which is why I thought that maybe they knew when he was young. And that's why they had you to balance out the chaos magic, and they suppressed his magic to protect.
Or
Yeah.
or Will is not your dad's, and Will is your not your
Father.
brother, but is your cousin,
Yeah.
because your dad and your uncle somehow
So, like, there's a
met as
possibility
I got
of
older,
this instead.
and then he took Will under his wing, but that's
Yeah,
why he
like
treats him bad,
adopted
because he
him,
knows.
basically.
Like, yeah, exactly. Ooh, this is so juicy. Oh wow.
It's messy.
So, is there any mention in the book of any connection between the chaos magic and the affliction?
It doesn't seem like there is. But you going through specifically searching out, and I'll say at this point Will has returned.
Okay, good. How's he doing?
He's shaken, but he's got a plate full of sandwiches.
Yeah, maybe he just sits over there with his sandwiches.
Yeah, he's just like, I
you
gotta...
just sit over there with your
I
sandwiches.
have to sit down again. So he
Can I
sits
sit next to
down.
him and take sandwiches off
Absolutely.
while we're all talking?
yeah. Will particularly opens up with you, Mavis.
Yeah.
He starts saying, "Hey, duet buddy," and
cool.
so
Duet buddy.
you flip to specifically the entries that would have taken place right as the affliction, the tarnation happened. You specifically, Cass Krunloe has written these entries. Cass writes. Oh god. All right, we're gonna go on some deep lore, I think.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna change the music actually because this is important. This actually might be. Yeah, this might be it. So, Cass Krunloe writes, I don't know where they came from, but they're at our doorstep. The entire kingdom has fallen. All of the other barons have abandoned their posts, and the kingdom of Shib is no more. I hear that the royal family is attempting to travel south, but I will not give in to this evil. Recently, I was approached. A man, but he didn't look quite right. There was something off about him. He said that he could help me protect my city. But magic that strong would need a power source. I told him that my magic could provide, but he said it wasn't nearly strong enough. Only the magic of multiple souls would be able to continuously fuel a spell to protect my people, but I said I could not sign the souls of my people over. They would not have it, and neither would I. But this man, he said, I propose a workaround. Anyone that dies within this city, their soul will go to their god. But first, they would need to fight and protect this city. I had to weigh my options, and in the end, I took the deal. And that's where we'll end for tonight.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes.
God.
Yes, indeed.
Oh god. Okay.
All right.
Oh my god.
Joe PP said my magic. Did Joe PP said my magic? Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Tell your baby.
deal with
This
the
is so
devil? Question mark.
Yeah.
Oh
so,
my gosh.
all right. So yeah, good job, everyone. Great session. We're gonna do bond changes, and then we'll wrap on up. So we'll do in the reverse order of the fun facts, which means we're starting with Mavis. Any bond changes with you?
Just strengthening the relationships that were already there. I think I was really excited. Excuse me, when Vu said that Hex obviously like cares about us, and I'm just like, like that's so nice. That's wonderful. So I think definitely strengthening the relationship that we all have together as our little group, and then very excited that William is kind of like involved now, because it's nice to know that somebody else has no idea what's going on, and it's like it's kind of comforting to have somebody that's very new to like this world, in a way, at least like the magic world. And so yeah, everything is like just very not chilled, not calm, but very very nice. Feeling very comforting, I guess, or like content with where everything is relationship wise.
Yeah. Nice. All right. Good. Thank you, Mavis. Leah, any bond changes for you?
I don't really know. I feel like everyone in the main group, like, we're just, our bonds are going stronger every time. I think, Leah trusts Vu at least a little bit more now. Now that, so adamant about getting, like, having, Hex, like, tell us more about wanting to tell us more about his past and stuff. And then, I think a change with William, because she did know William before, but, not really that much. But I think she's a little apprehensive about, like, what he knows, and if he really is very, like, unknowing as he seems to be. Because all of the other things that we've read and whatever, they've kept it a secret to themselves. So she's very, like, on edge about that, I think. Isn't completely trusting of him at the moment, but everybody else I feel like she's very trusting of. She trusts Belle, like, with everything, so yeah.
Nice, great. Thank you, Leah.
Yeah.
Belle, any bond changes for you?
Yeah, I think there were like a couple moments that definitely like one when I think with Vu and Hex like agreeing to kind of like put all the information out in the open and like tackle things together, that felt really big, because I think there have been a lot of moments where like we're a group and we trust each other, but there's still clearly like side things that some people know about and not everyone knows about, and we've had some moments of like, let's tackle this as a group, but I think there's clearly been a lot of like information that people have kept close to the chest, which is fine, but that felt like a really big moment of like, okay, yeah, let's be a group. And so I think that made Belle feel a lot like closer to and like more trusting of Hex and Vu. And then also seeing Mavis like play music with William was really big, because I think Belle like has a lot of love for William, but I think doesn't really see anyone else have a lot of love for William. And so it was like a huge moment seeing a friend that's still relatively new to Belle just like instantly have this connection with William. I don't think she's seen anyone else have a connection like that with him. So it really, really made her feel closer to and more trusting of Mavis. And I think she is really feeling worried for and protective of William because of the, like, I think it's been really clear all of her life, like who is what, like what the dynamic is in her family and what her role is and all of this, and like things feel really unstable right now. And so I think she's worried about William getting hurt and also worried about like how he'll react. So I don't know that I don't think that changes how she feels about him at all. She's just feeling worried.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice. Thank you, Belle. And last but not least, Hex. Any bond changes for you?
Yeah, I definitely think I hate Waits. I don't like Waits Krunloe at all. I think, like, yeah, I definitely think that Hex is going through a period of coming around to being curious about what's happened to him. And I think that's also expressing itself in the way that he treated Will, because I think he sees a lot of like his past in Will, and like this kind of, I think there's like things that happened in Hex's past that he's like, I don't understand how anybody could do that. And then here I am, like, I think I got to get this boy to safety, you know? And so there's like a bit of coming around on that. I think definitely the bond with the group, there's still like a tension in Hex, like a lot of tension in Hex to like, one, open up to everybody, and then also two, to like admit that there is like a paternal feeling. I think he feels like he may have insulted Belle at the beginning of the episode, but it was really like he truly believes that if we do this, we're all gonna die, and does not understand why. Like wanted her father to see like how absolutely foolhardy and stupid this plan was. But yeah, I think bond changes within the group, I think, stayed mostly the same, but he's slowly but surely coming out of his shell, I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, yeah, great job, everyone. We got a lot. This was like, I wasn't expecting that information to like happen.
Yeah.
Like by the
100%.
ninth session. This is great. I'm fine with this.
Yeah.
Like we're chugging along. We're getting everything done.
I had the thought of like, there's no way Tyler planned this session to go this way.
No, there was supposed to be like a chase. There was supposed to be like a fight. I was just like, all right, okay,
We're eating peanut butter in the pantry.
Yeah,
and,
we're eating peanut butter in the
Is it
pantry.
DBD? Is it D&D if you don't stray from the path your GM sets for you?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I would say 90%
Who's your
of
dad?
DMing is improv. Yeah, like we're just like, I was like, yeah, we're gonna have a whole thing. I was like, no, who's your daddy? That's gonna be great. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I feel like this episode was like real time passing. Like I think the amount of time that took for us to play was like equivalent to how much time passed.
Oh
in the
yeah, for
world.
sure.
That's really funny. Yeah, that's true. That's awesome. All right, well, yeah, great job, everyone. This was great session. Yeah, awesome job, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.